Hi, we're here at the Comikaze Expo 2015, and we are here at the Girls and Corpses booth. I'd like to ask, first of all, who are you and what do you do, I guess?
You looked a little terrified when you said Girls and Corpses, and most people are. We're an actual magazine. We're on newsstands worldwide. It's a comedy horror magazine. You can see here, this is our college, Corpse College issue, and this is our medical marijuana issue, and this is our pandemic issue, and this is Sarah, one of our beautiful models who works with the magazine. So we combine kind of horror and comedy and girls, and it's been fantastic. We're the fastest growing genre magazine in the world right now.
So how did you come up with this idea, and how long has it been around?
Well, we've been around 15 years. We started online, and it became so hugely successful that we became a print magazine. And then we first got distribution U.S. and Canada through Ingram, one of the biggest distributors in the world. And then we got worldwide distribution, and we're also in Germany, translated into German. And to answer your question, how we got started, I have kind of a crazy story. When I was a kid at 10 years old, I died from a head injury. I had a skull fracture, and I wrote a book called My Brain Escapes Me, which you can look up Amazon and all this. So basically, I have this kind of weird start about death and my fascination with it. I'm also a writer. I write a lot of short fiction, and I started writing books. So I had that experience, and I found that girls, for some reason, are interested in corpses. I can't explain it, but we used to have corpses in our booth at Comic-Con San Diego, and girls would always come up and want their picture taken with the corpse. So I started saying, what's up with girls and corpses? And my life has become this crazy world of this magazine, which is a quarterly magazine, and girlsandcorpses.com, A-N-D, spelled out in the middle. You can check it out, and we sell all sorts of stuff, including things like t-shirts. We have crazy products, but it's been a great success story. We're very happy about how it's all gone, and I have a wonderful life because I'm always with beautiful models like Sarah, who's from Sweden, and she's going to be in an upcoming issue, so we're always shooting. We've had celebrities on our covers, and it's gone very, very well.
You say corpses. Are these real corpses? Are they fake corpses? What are they?
Well, I hate to shock your audience, but there are real corpses in every issue of Girls and Corpses magazine. You might have heard of something called Body Worlds exhibit, where they plasticize bodies. We use some plastinization-like processes to make the corpses available to be able to shoot with them. So we do have corpses in the issue, absolutely, every issue.
So is this a magazine along the lines of Playboy? Is it a nude magazine, or is it something else?
Well, actually, there's no nudity in Girls and Corpses. And just to let you know that we're so far ahead of the curve, Playboy is now starting next year to have a non-nude magazine. And the reason we went non-nude is because, to me, in a lot of ways, nudity isn't creative. It is prurient, that part of your mind. And creativity takes a lot more work than just having a girl with her legs spread or her clothes off. So we have no nudity in the magazine. And we've done very well with that because we were opposite the curve for 15 years. Now magazines like Playboy are thinking, oh, well, we should do that because, I mean, guys, if you can't find enough nudity on the web already, you don't know how to use your computer. So we want to show some intelligence, and our girls are clothed for that reason.
A quick question for Sarah. What draws you to this type of art, I guess? Are you freaked out by it at all?
I don't know if I can say that I like dead people in particular. I mean, I'm not a people person, but I mean, they don't have to be dead for me to be happy. But I've always liked horror. I'm also into like rock and metal music, and there's a lot of like that kind incorporated in that type of music genre. So just something that interests me. It's dark, it's different. So yeah.
Death metal, of course, we're always covering death metal bands in the magazine. So we cross over a lot of that. And also a lot of our fans are girls that are into metal and goth and all this kind of thing. But the girls we shoot very often in the magazine are more like the girls next door. They're all very kind of innocent looking and not heavily tatted up. So because there's a lot of that out there too. But the combination of a beautiful young girl next to a rotting, festering corpse it seems to be more of an extreme difference than the girls that are tattooed.
One more thing. Do you get any complaints from people saying what you're doing is necrophilia?
Well, I love controversy, and I love, it is necrophilia is definitely something, it has the scent of necrophilia on the magazine. We're a comedy magazine doing this sort of extreme thing, but I've been at fetish events. A lot of them, people, write me about all this. But in answer to your question, I love when I get opposition. And so if you people hate me, send me letters, because they're more fun to comment to people that don't like it. And I always find it's funny, we get a lot of controversy from the church. They're always telling us stop publishing and things like this, which is ridiculous, because in thousands of years, I can never come close to what the organized religion has done. We're not killing and torturing and molesting children and things like this. So I always think that's funny. There was a church called the Crystal Cathedral, which was one of the biggest churches in the U.S., and they sent us a thing saying, we hope you and your corpses go to die in hell or something. What was funny about the Crystal Cathedral is they wound up going bankrupt because they were stealing money from everybody. So I always just find it interesting when it's always religion. Probably the worst of the worst people in, not all people in religion, but organized religion is got some pretty bad history. They invented torture. That's where they came from. So there you go. We're not the Spanish Inquisition. We're a comedy magazine. Everybody just calm down.
I guess a final roundup of promotional things. Where can people find you? Twitter, Facebook, all that sort of good stuff. And for both of you, actually. So where can people find you online?
Well, girlsandcorpses.com. We also have a store, girlsandcorpsesstore.com, where you can buy the magazine. We're also on newsstands worldwide. We're the fastest selling magazine on a stand. Usually they get 2 copies. There was a story done on the news that we're also the most stolen magazine off newsstands, because I guess people are scared to approach the register, and so they just steal it. So you can find us on newsstands. You can Google us. We've had a lot of history and a lot of news about the magazine. So you'll see a lot of stories about us. Girls and Corpses, you can't miss it. And of course, Sarah, where can we see you?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm Sarah, S-A-R-A. Then on Swedish, I have a funny last name, Hedgren, Hedgren. And my website is sarahhedgren.com. So check it out.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing talking to you. And honestly, I urge everyone to check out this magazine, because
you need to be in it. That's why. We're going to find you a nice dead body that you can live with.
That's pretty awesome. I like the pun there as well. Not sure if it was intended. Thank you so much, guys, and we hope to see you again soon.
Cheers.